Good afternoon. Actually, it's almost 8 p.m. Uh, yeah, I'm making this kind of late because I didn't get a lot of stuff done today, and I was trying to crank out some stuff just before this to make it look like I did something worthwhile, which I did something worthwhile. It just wasn't nearly as much as I wanted. Um, you will see video of that after this. I have still been getting distracted by just the incredible circus that we have as a government right now. Hopefully this all calm down soon because it's just ridiculous. But the weekend is almost here. That's always a good time for me because news slows down. I can stop paying attention because I know, not much is happening out there. And anyways, that's that. I didn't know if or what I was going to say this afternoon, but what I did just before this is I went outside and took a walk. And after I went out the gate, I was thinking about, well, I need to make a video. What should I say? And right across the street, there's a homeless guy who hangs out there. And it was kind of serendipity seeing him because I was thinking, well, just rely on this. For me, it's like a personal trope, just throwing out there where I've come from and how much better it is now. Um, and that guy's out there just doing the same thing every day, all day long, which is nothing. And my days were somewhat like that back when, about a year ago. But I would at least go to the street corner and beg for money. I mean, even when I was in my wheelchair, I would go what is probably one of the high points in Florida, the overpass that goes over all these highways over here, and go to the library like every day just to get on the computer and do something. But still, when you're out there on the streets, your choices are so limited, and even if you're not in a wheelchair, your mobility is so limited. I mean, everything you own is either on your back or you're fortunate enough to be able to leave it on the sidewalk and have somebody lay around all day and watch it. Or if, like the guy across the street, you got a whole shopping cart full of stuff and you're the only one out there, that's like your life. You're just stuck by that shopping cart, and that's what his life is. And it's sad, but I understand. I was out there. I know what it's like. I mean, some homeless people travel the country, others are stuck in one spot. I was stuck in one spot because first I was in the wheelchair, couldn't really go very far, and then after that, it was. It's like the devil you know as opposed to the devil you don't. I knew something about Miami, where all the resources are, all that kind of stuff. Just going to a whole new place just to get out of town. It's hard to do. I've done it a few times. Usually I was drunk, which makes it a lot easier. You just grab your stuff and start walking. Anyways, I walked down the street and then I was walking back, and I saw this other guy. I was smoking, and he said, "Hey man, you got another smoke?" And I said, "No, they're in the shop." And I said, "You know what? Wait out here. I'll just go grab you one." And as I was going through the gate, he said, "By the way, you got anything in there I can eat? I'm hungry." And I had just finished a bowl of chili, and I had about a bowl left in the pan that was still a little bit warm. I was just going to put it away as leftovers, but I just scooped it into a plastic container and put a spoon in there and brought it out to him, gave him 2 cigarettes. I know what it's like living that kind of life, and if I can help, I certainly will. I know what it's like being out there and begging for stuff and just getting rejected person after person after person, just over and over and over again. I mean, even in a wheelchair out at the corner where there'd be like 20 to 30 cars at every light, I'd go all the way down the line, time after time, not getting anything. And it's like, my God, man, I'm in a wheelchair. If you don't give me money, I don't eat. Because you can't go out there and beg for money and go to the free food, the feeds also. It's one or the other. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough. But I'm here. My life is considerably better now. When I have days like this, which was better than yesterday, but even yesterday was just tons better than, when I was out there on the streets with nothing but the clothes on my back at times. Things are so much better now. And at least I have those experiences to look back upon when I'm not doing as much as I think I should and I'm getting upset and, oh, woe is me. It's like, you know what? You're doing a heck of a lot better than you were before and you're improving a little bit all the time. It's not like that's going to look backwards. I'm doing it in the mirror flipped image. It's not like a chart that just the line continually goes up. It's going to be a bumpy ride. You're going to have some improvement, and you're going to go back a step. And that's what the last 2 days have been like. But I did the morning routine. I did my exercising in the afternoon. I did some drawing, which you'll see right after this. Working on finishing this. I call them drip paintings or splash paintings. Working on that. I definitely have a lot of downtime, a lot of wasted time on days like this. But overall, I'm still improving, and I just have to accept that as good enough. Otherwise, I'll have days like this, and I'll be upset on top of it. And why put that double whammy on me? So yeah, it's getting better. It's getting better. Um, if you continue to watch, you'll continue to see improvement. And hey, who knows what it's going to be like down the road when things are really good. We'll see. Well, hey, I thank you for watching. There is a Patreon link and other links for stuff, art, off hats. Just go to Facebook and look at them. You'll see what I mean. Um, but I just want to get this done so I can do a couple more things before I head out for the evening. So I thank you for watching, and if you didn't watch, well then, what's wrong with you, man? All right, talk to you tomorrow. Okay, well, here's one thing I got done today. That's actually the second last figure that I'm working on. That's if it's kind of hard to see, and I know it is. It's well, kind of hard to figure out, anyways. It's tracing paper that I just put over a sketch pad, uh, so you have white behind it, so you can see what's going on there, and that's going to go down in the corner there. So that will be almost complete. So there's that. Another thing I'm working on is just gluing the edges of this canvas, so to speak. This is the back of a piece. I don't have the example of the other piece. It's a two-piece drip painting. Here, let me just show you. Damn, heavy with all those clamps on. Didn't even think that through. But that is all old paint I had laying around. and you really shouldn't throw it away, so I always try to do something with it. Kind of a Jackson Pollock type of look. These, the back here, this is actually an old inflatable mattress that I have to keep buying the things. They last for a couple of months, then get a leak, and I have to go buy another one. They're only about $10, so it's no big deal. But always trying to recycle everything. So that's that.